So you have Python worshippers
Yes, of course.
over here in Benin.
Of course.
And they have the 10 marks.
You
5
can
here,
even see them
5
among the people here. You will see them plenty.
amongst the people
Yes,
here.
of
People
course.
worship the Python.
Of course, there are plenty here. You just pay attention so that you can see.
So is it a form of religion of a sort?
That is the very first religion. We call it vodun spirituality.
Vodun spirituality.
Yeah, it's not
over
even
here.
a religion. It's vodun spirituality.
Vodun spirituality.
Yeah. All right, so here we are in a sacred place that exists since the 13th centuries. So here we are in a sacred place, as I told you. Then all the ceremonies, vodun ceremonies, used to start from this tree that we call Iroko tree.
Okay.
It has more than 400 years,
This tree.
4 centuries. So the python that we mean, the python that we are talking about here is called royal python.
Royal Python.
Yes, just because in the classifications of the pythons, the very first one in the list is called royal python. And our forefathers adopted this python like their deity just because the python used to protect their crops against rats, rodents, and insects.
Wow.
So here we get 2 species of the python. We get the male, which is called Dangbekpo. This is the spelling, the name.
Dangbekpo.
Dangbekpo is the male,
Right.
and that one is short. Pong means what is short. Then we get also the female, which is Dangbe Dre. Dre means what is long.
Long.
So
Dangbe
the
Dre.
female is longer than the male.
Male.
So here, all the ceremonies used to start from that Iroko.
From this
tree.
Iroko tree.
Yes.
Okay.
So to recognize the worshippers of the spirit of Python, we just need to look at their faces so that we can see some scars on the faces, like 2 at the forefront, 2 at the other side of the face. So all the scars on the face is 10. It means 5 scars at one side, then 5 other scars at the other side. So thank you for the first step. So let us look at this place, this room. Here, this room is the most important room of the temple.
Wow.
Just because here is the sanctuary. Today it is closed just because today is not a market day. That's why it is closed. So there are some laws, please. There are some laws to follow, some prohibition to respect before going in, such as no shoes to go inside, no cap on the head to go inside. Women in their menstruation period should not also step in. So we are human beings. So in case, by mistake, anyone offends any kind of one of those laws, the person should be purified. So the purification service used to take place in this compartment, as you can see it from here. This is the compartment where people should be purified.
This side.
Yes, you will just notice that the door is so short. It's a small door, so before it gets in.
But does it ever get open?
Sorry, yes, all the time that people need to be purified, they just
go
in.
inside.
Then before going in, the person should kneel down
Before you enter.
because you see that it's so short. So
What
before going
problems will need this purification? What
Yeah,
issues?
that's what I just said, that
Right.
in case anyone offend one of those rules,
Okay.
the rules are that any worshipper that see a died python cannot anymore go in the sanctuary.
Okay.
So any women that is in period and mistakenly,
Cannot also enter.
mistakenly just gets in, means that
There's a
she
trouble.
cannot, that's the trouble.
So you have Python worshippers
Yes, of course.
over here in Benin.
Of course.
And they have the 10 marks.
You
5
can
here,
even see them
5
among the people here. You will see them plenty.
amongst the people
Yes,
here.
of
People
course.
worship the Python.
Of course, there are plenty here. You just pay attention so that you can see.
So is it a form of religion of a sort?
That is the very first religion. We call it vodun spirituality.
Vodun spirituality.
Yeah, it's not
over
even
here.
a religion. It's vodun spirituality.
Vodun spirituality.
Yeah.
And can anybody at all join that fraternity?
Let me really say no, just because the people who can be member or who can be part of it
Yeah.
are really known. There are some names. Then those names you can just see them outside on the wall.
On the wall.
Yes.
Not just anyone can be part of it.
It's them and all of those family, relatives. Yes.
Okay.
Under them.
So it's like a royal thing. You can't just be part of it.
Of course.
So now that it is closed, we can't see what is in it.
No,
right?
you cannot go. You cannot see what is inside.
But is a snake
like
in there?
Tomorrow, you can maybe come, then you will see inside. No, inside is the spirit of the snake.
It's the spirit of the snake.
Yeah, it's not the snake. The snake is here in the living room.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
So
let's proceed.
Okay, so this compartment is for protection, spiritual protection of the temple and all the town of Ouidah.
Right.
When I mean all the town of Ouidah, I would just simply like to say that here is the main temple of vodun of Ouidah. That's
Main
why
temple.
the spiritual protection of all the town is controlled from here.
Oh.
So it's only the priest who has access to go in.
There.
Then this one gets 2 doors. Here is the entrance, then
there's an
just
exit
behind it.
Okay.
So from here, let me just tell you that here is the python living room.
That is the python living room.
Inside, we have kept about 50 pythons.
50?
Yes.
All alive?
All alive. So once a month, we open the door, then all the pythons go out.
To where?
They go to people's houses, they go to the forest in order to feed themselves, because we don't feed them here.
And do they come back?
Yes, some can come back in the morning, and the remaining one, when in the morning people see them, or at any time that they see them in the town, they can just take them and bring them back. Because they know that it is the divinity, it's sacred, no one kills them here.
But you release about, how many of them?
50.
About 50
Right
pythons
now,
into the community.
Yes.
And people don't run helter-skelter?
Right now, when you go in, you can just see about 30, because it still remains 20 outside. Then people are still bringing them one by one.
And will all of them be brought?
All will be brought.
If you kill any of them?
Even if someone see them and just hide them, one day when any worshipper will just see it, he will just take it and bring it back.
They'll just bring
because
it back.
It is the divinity.
It is for them?
Yes.
So do people kill them?
No, by mistake.
Yeah.
Because you know, if they get stepped by motorbike or cars, so there is a ritual here, a ceremony to perform in order to bury them.
Do they have special marks for you to know that this one is coming from the voodoo temple?
No, there is not any mark, but it's to recognize the royal python. We just care about the length.
The length, yes. And then you know it's coming from here.
It comes from here.
I've never heard this. Interesting. You heard it on Vibes in 5. They released 50 pythons into the community to go and feed and visit people. Okay, so
we can just move.
We can go inside. Okay.
But before touching the python, you should wash your hand.
Okay.
And get purified.
But what if we won't touch it at all?
You don't want to touch it?
No. But we have to wash our hands here. Okay, so guys, let's wash our hands. Where do we wash our hands?
You wait, then I bring the sacred water.
Interesting. We're about to get inside, and 50 pythons in the community. Can you imagine you're walking in town and you see snake? The way we feel about snakes, and when we see them, it's amazing. So we're washing our hands because we're getting into the temple. Just a bit. So this is a ritual that has to be performed before we get inside to see the pythons. Eddie is definitely going to carry one. Right.
So you just wait for me.
So we're waiting for him still. We're here at the temple of the python, of Temple de Python. That's how they call it in French, Temple de Python. Here in Benin, Ouidah, a very, very spiritual place. And according to what we've been told so far, these two buildings or these two huts are very significant to the worshippers of the python. You dare not play with it. All right. Hey,
this is a female. Maybe you can just touch
this is a female.
See how the skin is.
Nsoba.
Yeah.
It's very smooth.
Yes, of course. And I'm sure that when you just put it
Can I put it around my neck?
Yes, so that you see that it feels like more comfortable. No, don't touch it. I will just try to.
It won't bite me.
No, at all.
Like it's moving on my body, man.
All right.
Yeah. So finally I got a snake around my neck. Introduce the female python. I've done nothing wrong, so I know it's definitely not going to harm me. But you could see it in your house if you live in Benin and you're with that. Fortunately. Oh,
okay.
I'm brave.
Who else would like to try on?
You good? Okay. You good? So
are you okay? All right, so
Yes,
now we just take off our shoes. You
We'll
keep
take-
your socks, then we go in.
We take off our shoes.
No,
so
you just take it here.
we'll
You
leave
bring
it here.
Yeah, you leave it
Okay.
here. And I'm going to walk.
So we leave them here.
So you just go, you can snap pictures and videos. So now, yeah, here we have a craft market.
Okay.
Here we have a craft market. You can have a look.
This is a craft
visit
market.
and buy some souvenirs. Then the
Oh.
exit is just here.
Oh, and then
Yeah,
the exit.
yeah, it's here. You can have a look.
So this is the farm. This is the craft market.
You can see the ladies to have more information about the souvenirs. You know.
Right. We just witnessed loads of snakes. And Sat says my mic is off. And that's it. Python, Temple de Python. In French, Temple de Python. The Python temple. Or Temple of the Python. The snake temple. Scary place, but you need to see it. We're tired. It is what it is.